Here we go. Thousands of Toronto students heading back to class today for the first time in months. And it comes as the city making some last-minute recommendations for school boards. So let's rejoin City News reporter Faiza live from one school in North York with those details. Faiza, good morning.
Good morning, Mel. And yes, Toronto Public Health making an update to their guidelines and recommending that school boards now put a pause on extracurriculars, field trips, and high contact sports with mixed cohorts. So that news coming in just yesterday, less than 24 hours before students head back to school. And we also spoke with TDSB officials about this change and also the comeback to classrooms. It's a big day. Here's more.
We're going to be looking at it throughout the month of September, and towards the end of September we'll be consulting with Toronto Public Health, and hopefully there can be some revisions made. But, you know, health and safety is number one, so we'll have to see how it goes.
Okay, so joining me now is Alexander Brown, the chair of the TDSB. Thank you for joining us. I want to ask you first about a letter you sent about mandatory vaccines for eligible students. Talk to me a little bit about where that letter went and the meaning behind this letter.
Well, first of all, good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome back to school. The letter was written to the Minister of Education and to the Chief Medical Officer. And it was a letter that was advocating for the addition of the COVID-19 vaccines to the Immunization for Public School Students Act. I always get it wrong. This is something that is supported by the Ontario Public School Boards Association, so every board in the province supports this, and we've taken the initiative to write and ensure that the Minister and the Chief Medical Officer know that we support it as well.
There's also a need for staff members with the TDSB to disclose their vaccine status. We know that 68% of them did, and of that 68%, 95% of them are double vaxxed. Are you expecting that number to climb, that 68% to climb over the next couple of days?
Oh yes, I think for sure we're going to see that number climb. Probably by next week we're going to have that's almost 70%, a much higher rate, and then we'll work with the employees and all of the people who need to be vaccinated or to disclose it to ensure that they can do that.
Awesome. Chair Brown, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and you're staying on hand to see some of the excitement.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm
okay.
Be here for the kids.
Okay, I'm here for the kids too. And Mel, just to note that they're actually starting at 8:45 a.m. How would I have loved to start school at 8:45 a.m.? And that is, of course, because of school buses. We've been talking the last couple of days and the shortage of drivers and the issue here, but no issues with the TDSB. These students taking a staggered start to the day. 8:45, the bell will ring. Fingers crossed.
Third time's a charm. The last couple days it did not work, but Faiza has brought a cowbell with her, just so our viewers know.
I got it.
You're going to be ringing that one. All right, Faiza, talk to you shortly. Thank you.